Chapter 11, The Photos. The next morning, you head back to the penthouse to talk with Sam about the photos. You find her in her office with Robin. The two of them are gathered around the coffee table, reviewing several charts and figures. You two look thick as thieves. We're just wrapping up a meeting. Don't worry, I won't keep her long. So, as I was saying, I really think we need to be more aggressive for the Series A funding now that the prototype's ready. You follow Robin's gaze to the sleek robotic arm on Sam's desk. Looks interesting. Is this it? Yes. It's a stabilizer for patients with Parkinson's and other conditions that make holding things difficult. It's an incredible tool, which is why I think we should start courting bigger investors. I know your thoughts, Robin. I just don't want money to become the focus like Dalton and Russo. We need capital, though. We won't be able to help anyone if we fold in the first year. Sam... Robin has a point. I know you want to change the world, but you can't do that without financial backing. Exactly. It's not money for money's sake, it's for the good of the business. So, why don't you take the reins of finding investors, Robin? You're always better at that stuff than me. Really? I mean, yeah, I'd be happy to take the lead. Thanks. Robin smiles to herself as she starts packing up her laptop. You're welcome, by the way. After Robin leaves, you and Sam head into the living room and settle on the couch. So, any news from your lawyer since I left yesterday? Nothing definitive, but they're hopeful. From a common sense standpoint, Addison doesn't have a leg to stand on, but the law doesn't always follow common sense. To a third party, the photos look pretty bad. Yeah, I've taken out of context. But... well, why aren't there photos of you at the burlesque show? I mean, she's suing you. Wouldn't that be stronger for her case? This is true. I have a feeling she wanted to target you, specifically. Sam, you know nothing happened between me and that stripper, right? I spent the rest of the night with you. Very, very much with you. And, hey, there was never a doubt in my mind, Anna. She cups your cheek, brushing her thumb over your jaw. You lean into her reassuring touch. I think Addison may have arranged the whole thing. She must have hired a private investigator, maybe even paid off the dancer. That actually makes a lot more sense. I mean, what are the chances of some random photographer just happening to be at the bachelorette party and just happening to send the photos to Addison? My thoughts, exactly. I've already scheduled a meeting with Nanny to figure out our next step in the case Addison decides to leak the photos. In the meantime, we've decided not to discuss the case with the boys until they're more settled. So you talked to her? Yes, we had a discussion this morning. Well, I'll follow your lead and keep quiet about it. She leans in and gives you a sweet kiss. I know this is hard, but once we get a court date, I can work out some custody. She shuts her mouth as the sound of the elevator dinging, followed by the twins barreling down the hall. Hey, guys. Hey, Mom, Anna. You hop off the couch to greet them, sweeping them both into big hugs. Hey, you two. Did you have fun with Grandma and Grandpa? Yeah, we went for a bike ride and got some ice cream, and then they told us about the time they saw a tiger that escaped from the zoo. What's custody? Oh, for the love of Christ. Oh. It's just grown-up stuff. Nothing you two have to worry about. Oh, okay. What's for lunch? I'm so hungry I could eat a horse. Mickey seems satisfied with your answer, but Mason's brow is furrowed. Mom, Addison's gonna be our real mom again like you are. Are we gonna have to go live with her? Caught off guard, you look to Sam. She seems to be equally unsure of what to say. Well, take charge. Your mom and I were just talking about that. Sam shoots you a thankful expression as you give Mason a comforting pat on the back. We're still figuring out some of it, but we'll all be able to talk about it as a family soon enough. Promise? Promise. Sam opens her arms, and you both pull the boys into a group hug. Look, Addison will always be your mother, even if we're not sure how she'll fit into our lives yet. I know that's kind of scary, and it's okay to be nervous about not knowing what'll happen. Right. Even I'm a little scared. You are? Sure I am. Moms get scared sometimes, too. We'll figure out this together, and everyone in your life loves you and wants the best for you. Yeah. We know. The twins fall quiet, and you can tell they're still feeling a little down. Don't worry, I'm sure Diamond Choice will perk 'em right up. You know, it's a beautiful day out. The tiger story has got me thinking about the zoo. Really? Does that mean you'll take us? Hot dog, hot diggity dog. What did I just say? Yay. Mason and Mickey skip ahead of you as Sam and you walk through Central Park towards the zoo. Sam threads her fingers with yours as you stroll alongside her, happy to be out in the sunshine with the boys. You always know how to make them happy. It's one of the things I love most about you. To be fair, they're pretty easy to please. I just figured it'd be nice to have some family time. Sam brings her hand to her lips before dropping them between you again. And I love hearing you call us a family already. Yeah. Me too. It already feels so right. We are a family, whether we have a marriage certificate or not. I wholeheartedly agree, but I wouldn't mind having the certificate. As you watch the twins walking ahead of you, you have an idea. Maybe that's what the boys need to feel reassured. They just need to see the families come in all shapes and sizes, for both animals and humans. Leave it to you to make this a day of learning experience. You know you love it. Come on, we're almost there. Soon enough, you've bought tickets and enter the zoo. As you head towards the monkey exhibit, you see a zookeeper nearby whistle, and a parrot flies down to land on her outstretched arm. Whoa, cool. How'd you get that parrot to come to you like that? Rainbow and I are old friends. Friends? But Rainbow was rescued as a baby after her parents died. Oh, poor Rainbow. Luckily, she was sent to us. I trained her to come when I whistle, and she was just a chick. Would you like to touch her? She's very sweet. Very sweet, very sweet. Mom, can I pet her? Go ahead, but be gentle. You wouldn't want to ruffle any feathers. But the boys cautiously reach out their hands to stroke Rainbow's vibrant feathers. Can she say anything? Only one way to find out. Anna, what should we say? Rainbow, say... The third one, holy crap. I love you. I love you, I love you. Oh, she doesn't just say that to anyone. Really? It's true. You two must be pretty special. They're children. They'll never know. Shh, don't tell them. They sure are. I'm glad Rainbow can see it. It was great to meet you, Rainbow. After a food stop, you end up at an elevated platform overlooking a wooded cave habitat. Suddenly a bundle of brown fur comes tumbling out of the dark cave. Oh, look at the baby bears. The cubs continue to tackle and chase and play, much to the twins' delight. I'm gonna try that move on you later. Not if I do it on you first. The cubs start to bat around a large wooden ball, rolling it with their paws. Cute. The cubs get a little aggressive over the toy until there's a deep growl from inside the manufactured cave. Looks like playtime might be over. Now that her mommy's just keeping them in line. Why? Because Mama Bear's coming. The Mama Bear stomps out of the cave and the bear cubs immediately break apart. They all stare at each other for a moment before Mama Bear swipes at a paw and gently knocks over the nearest cub. No. The two cubs push against, jump on, and swipe at their mommy as the larger bear joins in on the fun. Doesn't the dad bear want to play too? Unfortunately, Daddy Bear's not there. Are there other mom? Well, actually, Mama Bears raised their cubs alone. Just like our family. You only had one mom for most of your lives. So, that's not weird? Nope. Plenty of people, bears, and whatnot, only have one parent. And that's not all we have in common. There's also the way mama bears protect their cubs. You promise? Of course. We both do. Forever and ever. As the sun starts to set, you all visit the last exhibit. Do we have to go after this? Guys, look! Oh. There's no need to guess what's in this habitat. There's a pack of wolves lounges on the rocks. You can see a few pups among them. Cute. Oh, wolves. What kind of family do wolves have? Well, wolves live in a pack. It's kind of like a big family group. The pack is led by the alpha male and female who are parents of most of the other wolves. Oh. The whole pack helps raise the pups. The adults will feed them and help look after them. The twins watch the pack, and you can see how the pups move freely between the adults. See, like you do, the pups have their parents, but there are a lot of others who love and take care of them as well. Like you, Hannah? Yes, like Anna and Carter and your grandparents and Aunt Robin, plus me and Addison. See, there's no single way to be a family. There's all kinds of ways. The thing that makes a family is love. I like our pack. Me too, buddy. Me 3. Me 4. Sam wraps an arm around you as you head for the exit, letting the twins banter and play ahead of you. The next day, you and Sam head to Nanny's office to discuss the photos. Looks like you had a very good time at the bachelorette party, Anna. Not really, the answer was shit. I mean, we got some drinks, but that was pretty much it. Nah, I'm just saying. I gestures to the copies of the photos spread out on her desk. It was garbage, don't at me. What do you think? Honestly, I've seen far worse. If Addison's using them in a custody battle with Sam, I think you have nothing to worry about. Seriously, are you sure? Because she's a lawyer. Any reasonable judge will understand these are from a bachelorette party. Besides, the custody arrangements between her and Sam, not you. I doubt a judge would even let these be entered into evidence. I'm not saying we're fully in the clear, but as long as the photos don't leak, it should be fine. Okay, well, what if they do leak? Then I work my magic, but until then, there's no use worrying. And that's handled, at least for now. Sam takes your hand in hers, offering you a smile before turning back to Naya. I wanted to ask, what are the optics of having Anna moving back into the penthouse? It'd be easier to arrange security if we're in the same place. Oh, I'm gonna kinda miss my little slice of high life. The penthouse isn't fancy enough for you now. Yeah, I'm just kinda shocked by that statement, too. No, plenty fancy, but as much as I missed you and the twins, it was still nice to live alone for a while. Well, now that you're engaged, it shouldn't be a huge problem. Just give me a couple days to work things out. In the meantime, I'll let you know if I hear anything new regarding the photos. But in this case, no news is good news. I couldn't agree more. Now that that's out of the way, are you excited to talk about the music for your wedding? Like everything in a wedding, the music's an opportunity to show off your tastes and personalities. I've arranged for a few different options to come and speak with you today, so if you'll follow me. Naya takes you and Sam to a small venue. She's rented out for auditions. You sit at a table in the audience. Wow, I figure we just listen to some samples. If they're gonna play live, you have to review them live. do you want to see first, Anna? Oh, Lord. There's a cowboy. Let's hear that country band. String quartet, the DJ. Country band, because God help us. Naya calls out the band, and they quickly set up their instruments. Howdy, great to meet y'all. You can call us Heart Rush. Whenever you're ready. They begin playing a ballad with a beautiful fiddle line and transition into a lively party song that gets you tapping your feet. Not bad at all. More range than I was expecting. Oh, we don't get to actually hear the music? I was kind of sad, but okay. Makes Mickey'd have a blast dancing to that. Do you, do covers? Absolutely. The Beatles, Frank Sinatra, T. Swift, we do it all. Gotta admire their versatility. We'll be in touch soon with your decision. Or our. Who's next? I guess the string quartet. At Naya's request, the four elegant musicians emerge carrying violins and a cello. The Twilight String Quartet's one of the best classical groups of the modern era. We're honored to be considered to play at your wedding reception. The honor's ours. The cellist counts them in, and they begin a beautiful arrangement that shifts between classical and modern music. It was a lot better than I was expecting. I thought it'd be old-fashioned. You don't sell out Madison Garden by being old-fashioned. This is true. Those are some impressive credentials. How'd you swing this, Naya? You applaud as the movement comes to an end. Miss Dalton, please give your mother my best. I missed her at our last book club meeting. Ah, now it's all starting to make sense. Who's next? Well, the only one left, the DJ. Well, this guy's a big up-and-coming EDM scene. A young man walks out and sets up a portable turntable with expert efficiency and then turns to face you. Yo, I'm DJ Drop. Do you drop the beat? Yeah, dude. He puts on his headphones and launches into a short set full of innovative mixes of popular songs. He played at the hottest clubs in Vegas, Berlin, Osaka, and Rio de Janeiro. If we're going for memorable, he'd be a good choice. Are you kidding? He'd make our wedding the party of the century. Eventually, the set fades out and the DJ takes a quick bow. It's been legit, DJ Drop out. Oh, it's not a big, it's not a great exit line. He really likes the mixes, or lets the mixes do to the hawking. After you've said goodbye to the last musician, Naya turns to you with a smile. Well, any winners? No, because I didn't get to hear any damn music besides, the traditional shit playing. I think any of them would be great. Anna, do you have a favorite? Let's go with... So, string quartet sounds nice, right? Traditional, modern, mix. It seems like everybody has a big range, and I think that's what we're going for, right? Do you want something original, though? Or do you want something like a remix is my thing? I feel like something original would be nice, right? It's pretty incredible that they're even an option. We can't not pick them. It pays to have connections. Especially when it means I get to see my fiancé's beautiful smile. Naya makes a note of your choice on her tablet and then turns back to you. There's another decision down. On a related note, I just met an amazing choreographer and dance instructor. He said he'd love to work with you. For our first dance? Yeah, in case you want to prepare something that'll really wow your guests. I wouldn't mind holding you in my arms for a few hours. It'd be fun to put on a show at the wedding. That does sound nice. Say the word and I'll give a guy a call. Let's get some dance lessons. Weddings seem so complicated, I'm gonna be honest with you. Lovely. I'll make the arrangements. Like, it's such a tiresome event that by the time you get to that point, you're like, oh my god, I'm exhausted. That evening, you and Sam head downtown to a quiet dance studio. The instructor opens the door with a smile, waving you in.
Hola, I'm Marcel. Naya's told me all about you.
Now, hopefully she left a couple things out. Thanks for making time for us tonight.
Of course, the three of us are going to make beautiful art together. Before we get started, how much dance experience do you two have?
Enough to get by at a formal event, fundraisers, that sort of thing. She's being modest. She's a great dancer. I myself have 3 feet, left feet. I'm pretty sure I was born without whatever bone gives you rhythm.
That's no problem. I can teach anyone. Which one of you will lead?
I'll do it. Oh, look at you, taking lead. The instructor has you calm out in the middle of the studio floor and face each other.
The first thing I do need to know is, what are you going for with your dance?
I mean, it's a wedding.
Do you want to be playful, funny, sexual, or do you wish to highlight the romance of the occasion?
I think romance of the occasion? The other things are for, honeymoon, right? Our wedding's all about our love, so our first dance should be 2. Also, it would be hard to hold you in my arms and think about anything other than how much I love you.
Perfect. This is something I can do. Now, did you have a genre of music in mind that will help how to create the choreography?
I want a classic song. There's so many classic first dance songs, right? A song that'll still be recognizable years from now. I like that. We're not trying to be trendsetters.
So cute. We can definitely do this. I have a few songs in mind already.
The instructor claps his hands together and you have to bite your lip to keep from giggling at a sudden seriousness.
Let's warm up, I'll teach you a few easy things to get the blood flowing before we start our dance masterpiece.
The instructor takes you through an arm positions, a box step, and at a transition between moves. After a quick water break, you're back on the floor with Sam.
Very good. Now start a bit of tango. There are a few moves you can do that are muy caliente.
By all means, tell me more. You see Sam's eyes alight at your words.
You can wrap your leg around her hip, or perhaps you can shimmy down her body.
The instructor starts the music and counts out a few steps as you and Sam move deliberately across the floor.
Okay, at the end of the count, do a move, darling. 1, 2, 3, and 4. 5, 6, 7, and 8.
Wrap a leg around her, I guess. I have no clue, okay? Women do this shit. Guys are just like, oh. I'm serious, like I don't have no clue. I don't dance. I'm serious, I don't dance. Sam pulls you against her at the end of the count and you lift your leg up to wrap around her hip. Nice. Your bodies are pressed together, your stiff arms and lifted chest holding as Sam steps closer to lower you both down.
Hot, hot, hot.
You elect your foot to glide backward, letting yourself drop closer to the floor as well. You both hold there for a moment before Sam slowly lifts you back up. You're so good. Only because I have a good partner.
You're both doing amazing. Bueno, bueno.
The instructor glances at the clock on the wall of the studio.
Will you excuse me por un momento? I need to grab a few things before we get started on choreography. Just keep practicing.
The instructor prances away, leaving you and Sam in the studio with the music playing. Sam turns to you with a grin, extending her hand. May I have this dance? Of course. You don't worry about the steps as you let yourself fold into her confident embrace, the two of you swaying to the rhythm. She nuzzles against your neck and tilts your head into the side to capture her lips in a soft kiss. It quickly turns hungry. Anna. Her tongue tangles with yours in its own dance, and the heat from the practice ignites your need for her. Put my back to her, pull her closer. Forgetting everything you just learned, you unclasp your hands from hers and wrap them around her neck to press her lips harder to yours. You draw her bottom lip between your teeth, Sam's hands roaming over your hips and then to your ass. She groans low in her throat as you suck and bite on her lip, her tongue pushing past your teeth to deepen the kiss. I hope the instructor never comes back. Me too. But if he does, we don't want to give him too much of a show. Sam spins you out away from her, bringing you back to the starting position. She leaves a lingering, possessive kiss on your lips, causing any thoughts of stress to melt away. I love you. I love you too. With one last peck, you let out a deep breath and straighten your back. Show me what you got. Drop it like it's hot. A week later at the lab, you're just about to head home for the night. As you're walking towards the exit, your phone buzzes. From Sam. I guess she couldn't wait to see me. Hey babe, you still at the office? Just about to leave. Why, what's up? I have a last-minute meeting with Robin for work, but I suppose to take the boys to dinner with Addison. I hate to ask, but can you fill in for me, please? Oh, this'll be fun. She better play nice. Especially after her little stunt with the photos. I'll make sure she knows I expect her to behave. KK, send me the info. Carter's driving the boys to the restaurant. You can meet them there. I owe you big time. I'll hold you to that. Yeah, you're gonna have to make this up. Like, I'm serious. You're gonna have to make it up to me. Girl, things. You tuck your phone into the bag once Sam has texted you the address of the restaurant, leaving the office behind. You arrive at the restaurant and spot the twins sitting at the table with Addison. Let's get through this. Anna! Oh, it's a party now! Oh, yeah, it's gonna be. Over here! As you get closer, you see that there's a 5th table setting, though the seat is empty. Hey, who's... Alright, I got another menu. You stop short as you hear a familiar voice, and you turn around, and I bet you it's Sophia. Oh! Oh ho 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 ho! Okay. Jordan? The plot thickens. Anna, been a while. Ah, that's right, Anna. I believe you already met my new nanny. The plot thickens. It really does. I didn't think we'd have to see her ever again. The plot thickens. Alright, so without further ado, thanks for watching. Love your beautiful faces. Remember to like and share the video. And if you want to see more, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell icon. Be great. That way you can receive notifications, and when you come on to YouTube, you can know that my content has been updated or uploaded or whatever you want to call it. But basically, there's brand new stuff for you to watch. So, again, hit that bell icon. Make sure to do that. So without further ado, I love your beautiful faces. Thank you for tuning in with me today. Hopefully you have a really great week and or weekend, depending on when you're watching this. And I'll catch you all later. Peace out.